first ever car review on this channel. I've always wanted to do car reviews like forever, and I've never done one. So, you know, but here I go, I'm finally doing one. I'm actually really excited on this one. As you can tell from the title of the video, this is a 2013 Audi Rs5. It is a 4.2 liter V8 making 450 crank horsepower along with 313 foot-pounds of torque. And it is a pretty fun car. But before I get into more about the car, I'm gonna go and give you guys a little backstory about this car. Before I get into more about the car, it belongs to one of my really good friends of mine. We actually used to work together at McDonald's. That's how long I've known him, like for years now. And when we used to work together, I had my Mustang, my white Mustang, and he always said he wanted an Audi. He talked about it. Actually, before he said he wanted an Audi, he wanted an FRS. And then he switched to an Audi. So he always said he wanted to get, you know, some type of high-end Audi, and here you go, he finally got it. He got a 2013 RS5, and he bought it, I want to say a couple months ago from whenever this video is being uploaded, and he bought it with 80,000 miles. He's now at 100,000 miles. He actually drives a lot. He was actually living in Seattle when he bought this vehicle, and he drove it all the way down here to California, and you know, to come visit family and stuff. And he needed to get the brakes done on this car, so he actually dropped the car off with me so I could do the brakes for him. And I figured, hey, you know, at the same time, you know, let me review his car. And he was completely cool with it, completely down with it, and he actually, you know, loved the idea. So yeah, that's the backstory. So yeah, back into the car. Like I said, this is a Audi RS5. It is, you know, I'm going to say this right now before I get to more info on the car. I'm not like a Audi expert or European car expert in that case, but you know, I've never been a huge fan of Audi, you know, mainly because of the reliability, and I've had to work on a lot of them. I never really liked it. But one thing I'm going to say, this car is so much fun. I love driving this car. It kind of changed my mind about how I see Audi, because this car is a lot of fun. But some more info on the car. It is a automatic. They do come in manual, but this one is an auto. And you know, usually, you know, manual is supposed to be the more fun car, but I'm not gonna lie, an auto, this auto has paddle shifters. It is a fast shifting transmission. Like, this thing shifts pretty damn quick. I will be surprised if you could shift just as fast in a manual. But you know, I highly kind of, you know, and it's fun too. You know, it's not just like you know, it's just fast and that's it. It's actually, you know, I actually enjoy the automatic a lot. I never thought I would say that about, you know, a car, but you know, I do enjoy the auto a lot. It is, you know, it's a lot of fun, and it, like I said earlier, it shifts really, really quick. But and it is a 7-speed automatic transmission. Another thing with this car I love so much is the sound. It freaking sounds so good. It has a muffler and resonator delete. This they actually, from the factory, they came with a special valve, and the valve would open when you put it into sport mode. But if you're in the comfort mode, like how I am right now, I'm in comfort, the valve would be closed. But you know, my buddy Voskin, he said, forget all that, I want this thing to be loud. So he chopped that whole system off. He did a muffler delete and a resonator delete. And you know, I could not agree with him more with that decision. It sounds really, really good. I'm gonna go ahead and put the windows down for you, do a couple pulls so you guys can kind of see how well it sounds. Oh, and one thing I should mention before I do a pull, this vehicle obviously does not belong to me. It belongs to, you know, somebody else. So I'm not gonna be, you know, going balls to the wall and wide open throttle hitting, you know, 200 miles an hour. I'm exaggerating obviously, but you know, I'm gonna be respecting the car, you know, even though the owner will probably be like, nah, floor that shit. But yeah, so I'm just gonna do, you know, some minor pulls, some downshifts. I really want you guys to hear how this car sounds. It sounds freaking amazing. Damn. I don't know, it sounds so exotic, you know. I feel like, you know, I'm almost like in a Ferrari type of sound. I mean, it's nowhere near a Ferrari, but it's just like, I love the exotic sound of this car. It sounds so nice, so good. I already spoke about the exhaust, but it is completely stock motorized, like motorized exterior. Everything's on it basically stock. No intake, nothing like that. However, my friend does have a chip. He is gonna chip it, and then he said he plans on putting cams in this thing, which I cannot wait to see how that sounds. Cammed Audi Rs5. There is, you know, a bit of a drone. It's nothing too crazy. I'm driving with the windows up because I don't know what the wind noise hitting the camera. It's my first review, so I don't know how it would sound with the GoPro. But let me go ahead. I want to go on the freeway. I want to do a couple freeway pulls for you guys. Like I said, I'm not gonna go too crazy, you know, just a couple baby pulls so you guys can hear the exhaust more, kind of see how it feels. Well, not see how it feels, but I don't know. But yeah, I think that's what I'm trying to say. This thing rips so high. I think it went to 8,500 RPM. The red light is at 8,500. That is insane. Normally you see most V8s are not high revving motors. Usually V8s don't rev too high, but this thing revs freaking up to 8,500. Now that is insane. Another thing I noticed, you know, I've been driving this car about 2 days now. I actually took it to a car meet, and you know, here I am driving it today. It is a very comfortable ride. Like, I do not mind having this as a daily driver. I feel like you know, it's really comfy, and it is a two-seater. I mean, I'm sorry, it is a two-door car. It does have back seats, and the back seats is actually not that bad. It is pretty spacious inside. For, you know, for being a coupe, a high-end car, it's actually not bad. You could actually use the back seats in this car if you had to. So that's one thing I really like about this car. You know, if you want to go fast, have fun. But at the same time, if you're just trying to get to work, it's actually, you know, a pretty fun daily, you know, and a lot of people will give you thumbs up. It's a you know, fast car. A lot of people like it, and you know, I highly recommend it. And for being a 4.2 liter V8, the gas mileage was actually not all that bad. So, you know, I'm actually really impressed by that. And, you know, speaking of being impressed, let's go and check out the handling of this thing as I take this bend. There is traffic, but let's see. Oh, man. I can't even tell that I'm turning. There's literally no body roll. And I have to say, this is a really good overall vehicle. Like I said, besides drifting, it basically does everything you want it to do. It's a great daily driver. It's not too loud and obnoxious, you know, so where driving it every day will get on your nerves or give you a headache if you are that type of person. It's comfortable. It's not like I don't feel every bump on the road like you do with some vehicles. It gets decent gas mileage for, you know, a 4.2 liter V8. It gets decent gas mileage, and you know, it's quick. It's definitely a quick car. You know, I know 450 horsepower is actually considered low in today's standards, but it is, you know, it is a pretty, if you don't know what you're doing, that is actually a lot of horsepower. And you know, for a daily driver, I think that's a really good amount of horsepower, which is what this car is. It is a daily for my buddy who drives it. If you hear this sound all the time, I don't think you would mind driving it all this freaking time. I definitely don't. You know, I don't even know if I'm gonna give this car back to him. I'm joking. Obviously, I am. I don't have a choice. But yeah, you know, back to what I was saying. The car basically has it all. It handles wonderfully. If you want, I believe this would be a great autocross car. You know, I'm pretty sure you have a lot of fun in it. And you know, even though it is a automatic, first of all, the automatic in this car is way faster than the manual. I can just, you know, tell by driving it. It is still a lot of fun, you know, using the automatic, using the paddle shifters, how quick it shifts. It is still super fun. I love this car a lot. And you know, if you know, one day if I win the lottery, I might buy one. Who knows? I don't know. Another thing I didn't mention about this car, it looks amazing. It's really a beautiful car. One thing I really like, there's actually a button right here for the spoiler. If you press and hold it, the spoiler pops up. I don't know if you can see that in the rearview mirror. Interior of this car is actually really, really nice. For being, you know, 2013, it is super nice. He did add in these purple interior lights, and it looks really good. It doesn't seem like it's cheap, you know. You know, most cars like my Mustang seem like all plastic. I mean, this one, for being in 2013, doesn't seem too cheap. You know, it is, I think, brand new. They're like $60,000-$70,000. I think, I'm not too sure how much it costed back in 2013. But the interior is really nice. Very beautiful car overall. You know, heated and cold seats, obviously AC. I mean, if this thing didn't come with AC, goddamn, what the hell. But yeah, that's gonna go ahead and end off my review of this 2013 Audi RS5. Huge shout out goes out to my buddy for letting me review this car. And like I said in the beginning of the video, make sure you guys follow him on Instagram. You guys can he posts pictures of this car, so if you want to see more content of it, you know, go ahead and give him a follow. And like I said, he has plans for this car. It's not going to stay stock forever. You know, even though stock is amazing on this car, but it will not be staying like that forever. He wants to go more power. He might, you know, do wheels, tires, you know, a bunch of stuff to this car, lower it down. So make sure you guys give him a follow. And you know, when it's heavily modified, then maybe I can do another review of it. And make sure you guys follow me on Instagram. I post about my Mustang, which, you know, a lot of updates coming soon. Actually, I don't know when this video is going to be uploaded, but I got my motor back, and I'm in the process of putting it back together, getting it ready for a drift event. Hopefully I make it in time. If not, it's okay. There will be more events in the future. But yeah, make sure you guys give me a follow. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you guys like reviews, car reviews, you know, the 3 people who are still watching, you 3, if you guys like these car reviews, you know, drop a like, subscribe, leave a comment, and you know, I'll do more in the future. I do have a couple more cars in my mind that I want to review, but I haven't got the chance to do it.